Hello, I'm Peter Anderson and welcome to Drive Zero, everything you need to know about EVs. I've got two BMW i3s here. This is the pre-LCI or life cycle impulse, which is what BMW calls their midlife gussy ups. And this is post. What's also special about this car is it's the performance version, the S. So what's different? Well, it's mostly cosmetic because a couple of years ago, BMW dropped in the 94 amp hour battery, which increased the range, made it a little bit quicker. So for this LCI, it's mostly cosmetic. So here you've got one big difference is this halogen high beam unit. It's now all LED over here and all up in here. So this is a LED driving light. You've got a new front bumper. You've got these cool changes here. So it's all about making the car look a little bit more sophisticated. And that's basically the change. I mean, you can see here, not a lot different. They haven't gone to town in changing the way the car looks. Let's have a look down the back. Down here at the back, again, all cosmetic. You've got this new blade across here, which I think looks really nice, actually. Here, of course, you've got the different i3s badging, which I'm not at all sure about. New rear apron, as BMW calls it. It's just a new bumper. Pretty much the same, really. So no big changes there. Now, this is the S, so there are a few significant changes. Some you can see, some you can't. You can obviously see these wheel arch extensions. That makes things look a bit wider. Different 20-inch wheels, wider tyres, so 20 millimetres wider. That's a lot extra considering that the tyres on the i3 are tiny. Well, they're very narrow anyway. You've also got lower suspension by 1 centimetre or 10 mil, depending on how you want to think about it. And you've also got different springs and dampers. It's a very different car to drive, so we'll talk about that in a minute. It's also got a little bit more power and a little bit more torque. So while that doesn't sound like a lot, this is already a quick car, so a little bit extra means it's going to be a bit more fun. We'll jump in and have a look at the inside. Here inside, not much has changed. There was very little wrong with the i3 interior. In fact, I really like it. I know it's a personal opinion, but I think the i3 interior is really cool. So you've still got this lovely curved wood. You've still got this, actually I didn't like the steering wheel. I've never liked this steering wheel, but you know, it's here. There's still plenty of places to put cups and things. You've got a completely flat floor, which I really like. It just makes it easy to step through. You've got the great suicide doors, or coach doors as they prefer to call it. Still plenty of room in the back. Amazing view out. This is such a great car for the city. You can see everything. Here on the entertainment system, it's now up to the latest version of iDrive, which is iDrive 6. So it's this live panel tile kind of thing. It's a bit easier to use. I really like iDrive. I think it's the best in the business. But as far as the interior goes, very little has changed, which is a good thing because I really liked it. So what's the i3 like to drive? Well, it's pretty much the same as it always has been. It's a really easygoing, you can drive this car however you want. You can drive it like a hoon or you can just puddle along. Now, the i3, I think, is the greatest proponent of the one pedal operation. Now, most electric cars are really big on that. What it means is when you're driving along, when you see a stop sign or you see a red light ahead, you just lift off. And I've just done that. There's someone turning ahead in front of me. And you just roll to a stop. It's really easy going. You very rarely use the brake and you get used to it really, really quickly. So I'm a big fan of the one pedal operation in this. Now, as far as the S goes, I think this is worth the extra money, even if you're not interested in handling or responsiveness or whatever. I just think it's a more cohesive car. It rides better, it handles better. I like the way the engine responds more smartly, but you know, that's all down to your right foot. But if you want to give it a bit, you really feel it. Yes, it's quicker. Look, I love this car. I've always loved this car. From the day it rolled out and everyone went, "Whoa, look at that thing." I've loved it. The LCI upgrade's nice, but the addition of the S to the range, I think that's the car to get. So that's your whirlwind trip around the new BMW i3s LCI. If you want to know more, go to drivezero.com.au.